COVID upset our lives in so many ways. Yet, as Ava tells us, something good may actually come out of the pandemic.
During the height of COVID, many businesses were forced to close. Many of our parents lost jobs or had their hours severely cut back. Even with the much-needed government assistance, money became very tight. Families across the country found themselves struggling to pay their bills. When it comes to financial literacy, 2 out of 3 adults fall short. That's because so few of our parents learned about managing money when they were in school. But now that's changing. Last year alone, 25 states proposed legislation to add some form of financial teaching in high school. But just increasing teaching financial literacy isn't the whole answer. Too often, the information is presented in ways that fail to capture students' attention. And that's what happened with Bolin Lee, and he decided to do something about it. When you were in high school, a local bank came in and gave a seminar on money management. Sadly, it was very long and very boring. Tell us about that.
So we all got into this huge auditorium, and the bank have like this huge presentation. It's like 2-3 hours long. And if you look around the room, everyone was on their phone, texting each other, playing games. Like no one was paying attention to this 2-3 hours long presentations. It was just such a bad experience. And what made me realize there's a lack of better way of delivering financial literacy to young people.
Even in college, you found financial literacy was lacking.
Yeah, when I got to college, I started talking about finance with a lot of friends. And then I realized, it's not just a problem for me, it's actually across everyone, that they didn't really have a good experience growing up learning about financial literacy. And we were all, super curious about this topic, but there's literally very little resources that deliver this information in a concise and a way that our generations like to learn.
So, you started a company called Zogo. How is Zogo different from other apps that teach finance?
We don't teach with long articles, long videos, or any of that. Like we break down these very complicated financial concepts into very easily digestible and easily understandable modules that takes like 1 to 2 minutes. And the coolest part about the app is it actually pays you to learn these modules. So every time you complete one of these bite-sized modules on the app, you can earn pineapples, and you can later redeem these pineapples for rewards. So it's really, a gamified experience, and people are learning and earning at the same time.
What's the best financial advice you can share with our audience?
I think the best financial advice is to invest in yourself. To really, whenever you spend money, think of it as an investment, and you want that investment to be as much on improving yourself as possible. And by doing that, I think you avoid a lot of the stupid purchases that we, the young people, often make.
Gotta ask, how did you come up with the name Zogo?
When we started the app, we wanted to only target young people, like 13 to 18 years, so like people our age, basically. So Zogo kind of came from this concept of like go Gen Z, like Gen Z go. But then once we launched the app, like today, we have people like that are 70 years old using it. It's really across the age range.
Love that. That's great. Thanks for talking with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Studies show that most Americans, 78%, live from paycheck to paycheck, and that's not a great way to live. So the more you know about managing money, the more likely you'll be able to make good decisions that may give you a far brighter financial future. For Teen Kids News, I'm Ava.